Has getting older turned me into a Debbie Downer, a sad Susie, a negative Nancy, a cynical Tinacle? Well, a lot of you seem to think so. Over the last year or so, I've gotten a bunch of emails, a lot of comments asking, why the fuck is he so negative all of a sudden? Recently, there was this thread on the subreddit, why is he so negative all of a sudden over the last couple of years? This is a new thing, he's so negative. And it really caught me by surprise that some people would think that I'm not this charismatic thunderfucker of joy, optimism, rainbows, and unicorns. But I really wanted to talk about this because I wanted to ask, when was I ever positive? Let's dial back the clocks. Let's rewind here. Give Father Time a hand job. Let's go back to 2010, 2011, 2012, that whole era. I was shitting on games. I wasn't nice to any of the games I played. I dropped my trousers and I put my underage butthole on the mouths of those games and I dropped the fat, steamy shit right in the throats. I shit on games. I was very negative towards all the games I played. Obviously for jokes and for entertainment and shit like that. But now you fast forward to present day where everyone's saying I'm so negative all of a sudden out of nowhere, and the only difference is I'm no longer just shitting on the same bad, boring game, making the same type of content where I'm shitting on just basically the same game in a different skin. I'm shitting on other things that deserve to get shit on and critiqued. Obviously for the same purpose, just to make jokes and for entertainment. I'm not lobbying seriously to go burn down a library because they're not stocking the shelves with my sex book or something. It's still, in essence, the same negativity that I had in the older videos where people gave it a pass, apparently, where it wasn't negative because it was games. I don't really understand. Like, you don't even have to go back. You don't even have to look that hard. Go to any Modern Warfare 2 video I made. I never even called it by its real name. I called it Modern something something shit 2. That doesn't exactly inspire sparkles and butterflies in the scrotum of the people that maybe worked on that game. And I don't think anyone's going to hear that and be like, wow, that was fucking profound. I think I am going to go make a difference in my community now just because of that. I'm going to go help an old lady across the street. Thank you, Charlie. I would say all of my earlier works are entirely negative for the sake of making jokes and entertainment, whereas now I'll shit on things, but I also do a lot of like positive shit to highlight things as well. I talk about movies I enjoy. I talk about things I like, whereas back then you can't find me even giving an opinion. And I think the reason why people think I'm overly negative all of a sudden is because instead of targeting something like bad games they've probably never even heard of, I sometimes insult some shit they probably like, and it's like, oh, this guy's, he's kicking sand in my face because I like this thing. God, this guy's so fucking negative. But you have to understand, I'm not personally attacking you because you like Big Chungus or you like the horribly shitty oh yeah YouTube meme. Oh, Maximilian Musk got me with that one. Yeah, triggered by the epic troll master. I already know that's coming in the comments. Charlie, you just don't get it. It's supposed to be shitty. Oh yeah it's supposed to be bad. It's like ironic memeing. Oh God, he got trolled so fucking hard. God, it's like 10 steps above what Charlie could possibly understand with such an advanced meme. What I'm trying to make the point is, I'm not personally coming after you. I'm not going to your house in the morning and pissing in your cereal bowl for breakfast. Though if you do like and spread the oh yeah meme, you probably objectively have shitty taste and need a moment of self-reflection. The thing is, now that I'm doing more than just shitting on games people have never heard of, I feel like now that it's sometimes targeting things they engage with, they feel personally attacked, and that's why all of a sudden they think I'm so negative when I never have been, allegedly. I wanted to go over the subreddit post because this is the same type of sentiment I've gotten over the last year, 2 years or so, and they always use the same type of things. A lot of people attribute it to the official podcast. Oh, once the official podcast launched, Charlie got so negative all of a sudden, and I don't really understand that. I'd never give opinions before the, like 2015, 2016. I didn't give opinions because I didn't want anyone to know anything about me. I hated myself. I didn't want anyone to hear my opinions. And what I really didn't want was to ever target something that people enjoyed, because then I knew I'd be the target of the people that enjoyed that shit. And honestly, I just couldn't take getting just assaulted in like the comment section. At the time, there was no way I could fucking take that. So I would never give opinions, nothing like that. But as I became more self-confident, as I became more comfortable in my own skin, and I started realizing, you know what, I'm not going to get taller, then I decided, let's put some opinions out there. Let's have some fun. I feel like I could make some fun content out of like this shitty trend, this bad video, this shitty content creator who I think makes very bad videos, and things like that. And I've had a lot of fun doing things like that. And then they point out in my Soul Calibur videos, which are highlights from the streams I do, shameless plug, twitch.tv/moistcritical is where I do the streams pretty much daily. They point out that I always say, what's up with the weeb shit over here? This weeb trash, get it out of the lobby. And I am assuming they don't frequent the streams or watch any of that, because that's just a joke with the chat. I watch a lot of anime myself, but I like to just joke around about how degenerate the weeb culture is. So I'm going to go ahead and give that one a pass. But I do get that a lot, like, why does he hate weeboos? I guess I'm not welcome on his channel. This guy hates me just because I watch anime. Oh my lord, this bigot just hates anyone that watches anime. I don't think I need... there's really no way of even making it clear that I'm kidding around with that whole weeb equals the devil thing. I fucking moist meter anime, for God's sakes. Don't even need to say more. They say I become more cynical and caught up in the negativity of YouTube. I disagree. I'm just more vocal about my opinions of the shit that goes on YouTube, whereas before I was afraid to do anything that wasn't a bad 8-bit game. And now I'm branched out and I'm not afraid to give an opinion and shit like that. The last couple sentences here are ones that really grease up my shit stain and ruffle my ass hairs a little bit, because I just don't get it. I don't know if he's just trying to make a living by trying to keep up with all the shitty stuff that's happening on the site, or if that jaded, abrasive, edgy side gets more views or what, but I feel like he's just become far more negative in his vids, and I miss how it was even in like 2015, 2016, when he and Kai would watch stuff like Donkey Ollie and Backstroke of the West. He seemed a lot less agitated back then. I don't know. First of all, I don't know why you'd choose Donkey Ollie and Backstroke of the West as an example for positivity, because there's fucking 15 episodes of Donkey Ollie dedicated to just us shitting on it. Us literally calling it a scam to get boats and calling Farmer John a closeted serial killer. Like, that's probably not the best example to give, but what I don't understand is calling it an abrasive, edgy side just because I give an opinion on something. I don't think anything I've ever done is edgy, for the sake of edginess or anything like that. Edgy is a word that has lost all meaning. I got called edgy because I gave Blade Runner a 75% on the moist meter. It is a word that is truly meaningless. He may as well have just called it the bingo bango blah blang side, because that edgy means nothing here, and especially not in this context. I don't think calling out bad people on the platform like Rice Gum, or calling out bad practices from the platform or from people on the platform, would ever be deemed edgy. Insulting memes is not edgy. Insulting products and like the infomercial shit I do is not edgy. I don't get what he means by abrasive, edgy side. And it's not just him. I'm not trying to just target this post, because I've been getting emails about this, obviously, in the comment section as well. And I just can't wrap my head around where that comes from. Because I really don't think I've done anything that's, pushing the boundaries, offensive for the sake of offensiveness, getting really down in the dirty pig pen with this one. I just don't do that kind of shit. But I kind of get it, because giving an opinion in 2019 is edgy. You're not allowed to do that for the most part. Most of the big YouTubers on the platform, they don't give opinions, and they don't give them for a good reason, because you get shit like people calling you bad names, calling you different things, labeling you as something because you gave an opinion, or you made a joke about something that you're not allowed to joke about because comedy is now, problematic. And I guess maybe that's what they're getting at, and the comments getting at, calling me edgy because I'm giving opinions on certain things. I really don't know. Maybe I'm just really reaching on that one, and it truly is just a meaningless word. But still, it's just something that really bugs me because I don't understand it. So, again, I don't think I've become an overly negative person. I'm a lot happier now than I've ever been making videos, and I love doing streams, and I just really don't get why all of a sudden, well, I guess not really all of a sudden, over the last year or two, that people just think I've become super negative when I really thought the opposite. I really did, and I guess it kind of sucks. And maybe I am a bit triggered by the accusations of me being a negative edgelord, but still thought it was worth giving my perspective on this whole thing. And yeah, that's really it. See ya.